All right, guys, I'm back and I am definitely going to make some adjustments here. So, this is a great example, what I'm about to explain, of why you absolutely have to listen to your mixes on different speakers in a different room. Mix on what you're used to, but you have to listen to your mixes on a different set of speakers. Now, what I'm actually doing now as I do this voiceover and I do this tutorial is I'm using headphones because I have my voiceover microphone active and I can't turn on my main studio speakers that I usually mix with and that I'm very used to because there would be feedback. So I'm mixing on a pair of headphones right now, which I'm not used to. And when I went out and listened to my mix, it definitely needs some help, definitely needs some changes. The vocals are too hot, the drums are too hot. So I'm going to make those adjustments now. So once again, very important. You mix on something you're used to. And as you mix, your ears get accustomed to what you're listening to. So you almost lose a bit of really your ability to determine what you need to do from a mixing standpoint, where the levels really are. So that's why listening to your mixes on a completely different set of speakers and also listening to reference materials, something similar that is a mix that you like, is a very important part of this mixing and mastering process. So I'm going to lower the vocals quite a bit. We're also going to lower the drums. I mean, I love them. I think they sound great, but they seem a bit loud to me. I'm going to leave the drum bus, parallel drum bus about where it is, maybe a little bit lower, but we'll bring the mix of the drums down a couple dB as well. And what's interesting, once again, I'm using headphones that I don't ever really mix with. So I'm not used to what I'm hearing. And when I listen to this, the vocals, they don't seem as present as I would want them to be. If I were mixing on my normal speakers, usually I can determine where levels are a bit better. But when I go listen to a completely different set of speakers, the vocals really jump out. So I'm almost being tricked by these headphones that I'm mixing on here a bit. Again, that's why I'm making these adjustments. And when I mix and master, I'm going back and forth a lot. Make an adjustment, listening to a different set of speakers. Making adjustment, listening again. Back and forth until things sit where I think they should. It can be a tedious process, but it is very important to put that time in so that your final mix is at the level of quality that you want.